The best of Money Matters. Right Business.
Welcome to The Right Business, where we dive deep into the stories of trailblazers who dare to disrupt the status quo, find the gap in the market to find the right business. Hello, I'm Hongbin Jeong. Now, traditional cancer diagnostics often rely on invasive procedures like tissue biopsies, which can be uncomfortable, painful, and sometimes inaccessible for many patients. As the healthcare industry moves towards more personalized and precise care, the challenge has been to make early cancer detection both less invasive and more accessible. Now, Lucence is addressing this challenge head-on, transforming cancer diagnostics with its innovative liquid biopsy technology. So to find out more about how their technology is transforming cancer diagnostics, joining us today is Han, the founding CEO and medical director of Lucence. Hi, Han. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you very much, Hongbin. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you on. Han, what specific gaps in cancer detection and treatment did you identify that led you to create this kind of business?
So I'm a cancer specialist by training. I've seen many patients with late-stage cancer, and I've always found it remarkable how frustrating the whole care process is, that finding the right treatments, detecting cancer early, it's often painful. It's invasive, it's expensive, right? So we are thinking of procedures like mammograms, colonoscopy, and in many situations, these mean that people don't often get or want the care that they need. So really solving this is all about making, that testing, the information more available, more accurate, and something that's more inexpensive.
I see. And you've decided to create Lucence, which has pioneered precision oncology solutions, particularly in liquid biopsy technology. Could you help us walk us through how your product work and how do these solutions, specifically cater to the needs of oncologists and cancer patients?
Absolutely. So today we operate twin laboratories, one in Silicon Valley and the other in Singapore. Our company supplies the first Medicare fully covered, that's the U.S. government insurance, fully covered liquid biopsy test for treatment personalization. So that allows cancer patients to identify and select the most appropriate treatments possible. And with this, it enables physicians and oncologists to make those more informed decisions with the right information so that patients can do better with drugs, have less futile treatments, and ultimately, survive better and longer.
I see. Well, Liquid Hallmark is one of your flagship products, offering a comprehensive cancer test with both DNA and RNA profiling. Could you explain more about this and how this approach enhances the accuracy of cancer detection compared to, traditional methods that rely only on DNA?
Absolutely. And Hongbin, I'm so glad you asked this question because we are very proud that this is, the first and only test in the world that is covered by the U.S., federal government insurance system, and that detection of both DNA and RNA allow patients to better personalize their cancer treatments and improve detection of cancer in the blood. The circulating DNA emanates from the dying cancer cells, and the circulating RNA is derived from live cancer cells being emitted into the circulation. So it's really about getting both sides of the story, that cancer profiling to achieve the best possible early detection, early treatment, and appropriate outcomes. And I think delivering that information into the hands of doctors, we always believe that, having the physician fully informed is the right path. I am a medical oncologist by training. I'm so convinced that having, better information is going to mean better outcomes for both, cancer patients, healthy people, and for the physician.
Amazing. Well, Lucence Insight is another key service you've developed there, which can detect 50 types of cancers. Can you explain how this service works and how does it complement the Liquid Hallmark test in offering comprehensive cancer diagnostics?
Absolutely. And I'll first begin by saying liquid biopsies can help cancer patients today, but in many situations, it's often too late when the cancer is first detected, right? So when the cancer is detected at late stage, we are talking about prolonging life, but we are not talking about cure. And so really, if we look at it from the perspective of the patient, it makes so much more sense to detect this earlier, right? When it's localized. The challenge here is that because many approaches like mammograms, colonoscopies, people struggle to accept that these should be done regularly, and maybe about 3 in 10 4 in 10 Singapore women go for their mammograms. I think there is really a need for an approach that's more accessible, more less invasive, and I think that's where Lucence Insight plays a role in allowing for the detection of 50 cancers in blood. So this is really the opportunity to help, improve the health of society with a technology that's really emerging. And I'm so glad that Singapore has been a great place to develop that innovation for, starting in the region and bringing this further, worldwide.
I see. But, while, traditional tissue biopsies are often the gold standard for cancer diagnosis, how do these tests, provide advantages such as reducing patient discomfort and allowing for more frequent monitoring?
So that's definitely a key point you've identified. It is about discomfort, it is about invasiveness, and the traditional healthcare of the past really begins from symptoms, patients with late-stage disease, and we are sort of moving away from all that towards a more personalized, less invasive process. Having such blood tests truly key to make, the care, to bring that care more, to make it more frequent, to bring it towards the home, and, to make health a priority in society as a whole.
Mm-hmm. I see. I mean, your services, Han, are also, designed to improve patient outcomes while minimizing the invasiveness and discomfort of traditional testing methods, as you've, clearly pointed out there. But given that many cancer patients find traditional tissue biopsies invasive and often painful, how does your approach enhance the patient experience in reducing their emotional and physical burden? What efforts have you made to ensure that these tests are user-friendly and accessible?
Absolutely. So I think the real pain point for many cancer patients is invasiveness, it's futile treatment, as well as simply just the time and the wait to a result, right? Mm-hmm. So in these conventional, traditional approaches, the patient has to wait maybe months to get even an answer as to which drug the patient should be treated. In many situations, these tests can give false negatives, whereupon perhaps a futile treatment could be initiated, which is both expensive and, has a cost in terms of side effects. So knowing all this, that this is really the state of traditional care, I think liquid biopsies they provide additional value to current care in the sense that they provide an additional answer in terms of a quicker, perhaps in the space of weeks instead of months, a quicker answer that is also which provides additional information on personalizing treatments, selecting the right drug so that the patient can have less side effects and have better outcomes with the right drugs.
I see. So far, what kind of feedback have you received from patients regarding your approach? Do they find your liquid biopsy solution preferable to, traditional methods?
Absolutely. I think we are seeing a revolution. And essentially, this is all about precision health, where this is no longer a cookie-cutter approach in advising patients. Having the right liquid biopsies to personalize this for the detection of various cancers, customized to risk, that's really the path for everyone, right? The past, the traditional approaches, we all understand what they can deliver, and I think it's very sensible to make sure we all understand that we should eat well, we should sleep well, we should, go for some procedures. But I think precision health gives us all that promise of a future that's more personalized to each of us.
I see. Well, Lucence's reach extends globally with tests available in key international markets and strong partnerships with numerous medical institutions. So, Han, how can these partnerships help enhance the adoption and validation of your tests in diverse healthcare systems?
So, I think, for one, in the United States, we are very glad to announce a strategic collaboration with the Mayo Clinic, and that's definitely a real honor to have our liquid biopsy technology acknowledged as, a technology that can really help American cancer patients. And right here in Singapore, our technology is available in both public and private hospitals, all the public cancer care facilities and the private cancer care facilities. So, as an oncologist myself, I really feel extremely satisfied that the technology, the work, these tests are providing better information every day for Singapore cancer patients and people.
I see. So how does Lucence, plan to stay ahead of competitors and continually improve in areas like speed, costs, as well as accuracy?
It's really all about good investment in R&D, strong management of the precision health data. We have certainly very much appreciated the collaborations we have had with the various public hospitals, A-Star, as well as Enterprise Singapore.
I see. And finally, before we let you go here, Han, what can we expect from Lucence moving forward? Are there any exciting innovations or new partnerships on the horizon?
I guess we should all stay tuned. I think we do see cancer screening as something that everyone cares about, and which is something we want to see, better outcomes. Maybe 8 in 10 cancer diagnoses come at a late stage, and if we can deliver a world where, that goes towards zero, that's what we are all working for. Stay tuned for those for that progress, right, in both the United States and in Asia.
Amazing. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Han, for joining me today.
Right, thank you. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. That was Han, the founding CEO and medical director of Lucence. This has been The Right Business with me, Hongbin Jeong.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.